ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shits. Subscribe.
Those Hulk toenails. Don't you want to suck on those toes? Well, those Hulk toes, look how they all spread. Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Marvel Universe review on not a Marvel Universe figure, but technically the Avengers 3¾ Avengers movie figures. This is the Mark VII Fusion Armor Iron Man, which actually has a pretty good paint sculpt, a pretty good paint job and pretty good sculpt, and but the articulation just sucks balls. I mean, it's amazing how much. I mean, it's not complete shit. I can get it into this kind of pose, you know, the ShartimusPrime pose right there. Century Productions, you dick. But anyway, this guy, I picked him up only because I have the 3¾ Mark 1 through 6. Those are the figures that did get me into collecting Marvel Universe figures, but I think the paint came out pretty well. Now, most of these guys had pretty shitty paint jobs on them, like there'd be some kind of paint defect. And one thing I really don't like is that his arc reactor is like a yellow color. It looks white, I guess, on this camera, but it's actually yellow. That's a bit, but yeah, so that sucks. And same thing right over here, when all the other ones, you know, it's blue. Like every single one, it's blue. Even these guys, it's blue. And then they just had to go, oh, fuck that. Fuck those other figures that we made. We're just going to change it right now. It's like, oh, okay, cool. So yeah, the sculpt is good. Do like the sculpt. I wonder if it's the same exact head sculpt as before. Looks very similar. This being the Mark VI right here. And I think they're different, actually. I don't know. Hard to say. I can't say definitely for sure. Gold is slightly different on these. You know, I like the paint on this. I picked one that has this shading thing going across the top. It's got this marbleized kind of look. So the paint apps do look pretty damn sweet. Like I said, paint apps and sculpting do look good. You look under the knee right there, the paint stops, but the articulation itself is lacking. It's frustrating and it's disappointing, and I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more of this. The head moves up if you try to half it off there. It moves down just a little bit, moves side to side. You get an arm joint that moves forward and out. Doesn't move that far up, which is kind of weak, but oh well. He has a arm rotation right there at the elbow, and it bends to a 90-degree angle at the elbow. No wrist articulation. Why? No torso articulation. What the fuck? And then it moves out and forward right there at the leg. You can move it outward like that too. Single jointed leg. Wow, we've gone backwards now. See, this is what kind of pisses me off, is that we had really nice double jointed legs on the other ones, but now we've gone back to single jointed, and twist right there. No ankle articulation at all. This guy right here has the ankle articulation, and he does have the wrist articulation, and he does have the torso articulation, and this guy has less. Wow. It's almost like somebody was watching my videos and saying like, hey, I don't like this joint. I'd rather have a waist joint. And they said, oh, you don't want that joint? Oh, how about you get no torso joint then? There. That's what I feel like what happened here. You know what I mean? It's kind of fucked up, but oh well, that's what we get, you know? This is the future of Marvel figures. This is what I see it as anyway. Please sign the petition. Please sign it. Anyway, this is his spinning wheel of death, which I didn't see in the movie, but they gave us a toy for it anyway, and I don't know why just one side right here is weird, and I guess that's how it works, is you hold on to the back of it, and it spins, because, you know, of course, like, no adult collector would buy these figures. It would only be for children, right? But there you go. You clip it on the back. It has that peg thing, and now he has a flower as a backpack, which was also not in the movie, thank God. And then he has this clip, kind of very similar to Captain America's shield. You just go like that, and then you could clip it onto his wrist, and then he could hold it right there to defend himself, like that one part in the movie that never happened. So I thought that's pretty cool. Neat, right? Cool, cool, cool. No, this figure sucks, man. I spent $8 on it just so I could review it and talk shit about it. Well, and mostly for this. Iron Man Armor Party, yeah! So, I had to get the Mark VII because I already have 1 through 6, and they do look cool seeing them all like that. I guess I should have them standing as if they're in the Hall of Armor or something, but yeah, there you go. He does stand a little bit shorter than the Mark VI. Yeah, he's just a tiny bit shorter than the Mark VI, but other than that, you know, still pretty good. Pretty good you know, size. Like I said, the sculpt and paint apps on this guy are pretty damn sweet. It's just the articulation. I mean, when they go backwards in articulation, it drives me fucking crazy. So that's my rant, you guys. I'll catch you later. Peace.
That's crispy.
Oh, that's Shartimus. He is so awesome. But now what should I do on the internets?
You go to bkbn.net! Here, let me show you, man!
Big Kids Big News is #1 source for geek news, reviews, toys, comics, movies, cartoons, video games, and more!
Next time you're done watching my videos, where are you going?
bkbn.net.
Where are you going? bkbn.net!
Hey, well...